Blackstone Audio presents A Murder in Passing, a Sam Blackman mystery by Mark de Castrique. This book is read by William Dufris. For my new grandson Charlie, may you always have a book close at hand. Chapter 1. So, where are we going? I asked the question as Nakayla tossed her backpack in the rear of my Honda CR-V and then climbed into the front passenger seat. I'll know in a few minutes. She pulled her cell phone out of a belt pouch and held it in front of her like a divining rod. I shook my head with disbelief. We don't go through such elaborate secrecy on a stakeout. You'd think we were hunting international spies, not mushrooms. Nakayla laughed. Mushrooming is serious business. Her phone beeped. Ooh, they're early. I started the engine and backed down the driveway of Nakayla's bungalow in West Asheville. You're telling me 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning is way too early. You wanted a hobby, Sam. She held the phone closer to her face and read the email. Great choice. And I won't have to hear you argue with the GPS lady. We don't argue. The woman just can't make up her mind, always recalculating. Now, back to my original question. Where are we going? The kingdom of the Happy Land. I gave her a sideways glance. You're kidding. What the hell's that? The only place in North Carolina ruled by a king. What about King George? Touché. I mean after the Revolution. It was a commune formed by ex-slaves. I didn't know anything about it until several years ago when I investigated a fraudulent insurance claim against the owners of a neighboring summer camp. We got to be friends and they told me about the kingdom. I've always wanted to see it. And it's still functioning? No, I think it disbanded around the late 1800s. She looked at her phone again. But our club president says the land is supposed to have mushrooms galore, and it's private property. So, we'll get a history lesson, some exercise, and I'll fix whatever we find for dinner tonight. Much easier than cleaning a deer. Good point. And I could probably leave my gun in the car. Nakayla arched her eyebrows. You brought your pistol to a mushroom club field trip? Hey, you're the one who said there might be claim jumpers. No. I said if we announced the location in advance, other people figure we know what we're talking about and immediately search the site. It's hard to believe. That people would immediately search the site? Well, you know what you're talking about.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?